What the is up with In-N-Out Burger? Why in the hell are their lines so goddamn long? And if you don't know what In-N-Out Burger is because you don't live in the Western United States, you're about to find out. Okay, this fast food phenomenon has 30 cars in every single drive-through line at every single location. Okay, so I'm going to break down why they're so successful and how you can use that same formula in your own full-service restaurant so you too can have some goddamn long lines out your door as well. What up? It is Dave Allred, the Real Barman here from barpatrol.net and therealbarman.com. So what is the deal with companies like In-N-Out who have this frenzied following of fanatics? You like that? That's called alliteration for you numbskulls out there because it has 3 F's in a row. Get it? All right, never mind. You have these lines of 30 cars spilling into the streets waiting to order a burger. Okay, and I mean, my wife and son, they love it. They have no problem waiting, and apparently nobody else does either. Okay, my son goes there with friends after a football game. It's like a scene from Happy Days.
Sit on it, Ralph.
But me, I'm not waiting in a line that long for fast food. I mean, it's good. It's not that. I just don't like waiting. Okay, I can't stand to wait at a red light for longer than 20 seconds or I'm ready to rip the rearview mirror off the windshield. So with In-N-Out, you have this mob of people waiting. And then on the other end of things, you have these other fast food places like McDonald's and Wendy's and Taco Bell, and they're doing fine. Okay, they're making money, but there's like 3 to 5 cars in line to order. Okay, what in the hell's going on? All right, well, we're gonna dive in and find out exactly what's going on so you can replicate this blueprint, this algorithm, and apply it to your own business. Okay, so first off, a brief 30-second history of In-N-Out. Okay, In-N-Out was founded by Harry and Esther Snyder when they opened the first In-N-Out burger stand in Baldwin Park, California, way back in 1948. And that goes back a ways. Okay, and now they have, I think, 392 locations. Okay, but they have none east of Texas at this point, but they're growing some more. Okay, and get this, their first location was like 10 square feet. Okay, I'm not exaggerating, it's like a lemonade stand, and Harry would walk to local markets and buy all of his ingredients fresh and prepare them right at the stand. And to this day, In-N-Out still buys their meat and produce locally from farmers as much as they can, and the entire business is still family owned. Excuse me. They never sold out or they never went public, and this is a big reason, in my opinion, that they still have remained so successful in the long term. Okay, so why the frenzy then? Well, I'm gonna give you 7 reasons why, so get your notebook out, write them down, and then go execute them. All right, reason 1, and I sort of mentioned it already, but the quality of their ingredients. And I know this sounds cliche, okay, to have quality ingredients. Okay, but at your place, do you really spend time getting the freshest ingredients for your menu? Or do you just say, it's fresh and just accept whatever comes in on the truck? Okay, are you really checking for freshness each time? Because even though I say I'm not waiting in line for it, I have waited because I was with my wife and son and they wanted it, and I have no say in the matter. So I've had In-N-Out a few times, and I'm telling you right now, the quality for fast food is exceptional. And people notice, they're talking about it constantly. Their hamburgers are never frozen. They don't have additives, fillers, or preservatives, and every store location receives shipments of potatoes that are individually cut right in the store to make their french fries. So they do not cut corners, and it shows up in the quality of the food they produce. Okay, number 2, they are affordable as hell. Okay, and this is not so uncommon because it's fast food, but for the quality of ingredients you're getting, it's a great value. Okay, that was a quick one. No need to elaborate on it's affordable. All right, number 3, the consistency. And I've spoken of the importance of consistency before in some of my other videos. Most people love what they love when it comes to food. They aren't interested on going on a little food adventure. Okay, they want to know that when they walk into a Starbucks or a Subway or an In-N-Out, that they're going to get the same thing in Albuquerque, New Mexico as they are in Redding, California, my birthplace. Okay, so In-N-Out has systemized their consistency from the way they order, the way they prepare and deliver their food, to the workflow systemization. Okay, they have workers coming out to the line of cars to take orders to speed up the process. Okay, it's like an A&W from the 1950s. Okay, and all they need are some roller skates and they're good to go. Okay, and then inside you can watch the employees working right in front of you. Okay, they're like a colony of worker ants scurrying around preparing fodder for the queen. Yeah, they're dialed in. Okay, there's no wasted movement. Everyone has a job to do. They all know what it is, and they're all just focusing on doing their part. Okay, you need to make sure you're doing the same thing in your restaurant. Systemize the food ordering and preparation process so it is spot on and coming out fresh and consistent every single time. Your guests will notice. Okay, also systemize everyone's job responsibilities and then enforce the systems so that the level of consistency when it comes to food and service is at a level 10. Way up here. Okay, you need to write these systems out. Don't just file them up in your head and think that's going to work. Be like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Okay, get serious about this. Okay, number 4, their menu is so simple. And I did a video on this not too long ago as well that you can check out. Go look for it. It's on simplifying your menu. But I can't tell you how detrimental it is to the brain to have to evaluate and interpret a large menu with 60 items on there and try to make a decision on what to order. Okay, and Cheesecake Factory is always my go-to as an example for this because they have a menu that's nothing short of a novella of menu items to choose from. Okay, but you can see the same thing in other fast food restaurants. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it like desperation, but there's a certain, I don't know, back against the wall, we need to come up with something new to keep people coming to our restaurant outlook. Okay, because they're constantly trying to come up with new gimmick menu items. And I assume it's because they fear that the customers will become bored with the menu and they have to do something about it. Okay, think about some of the crazy options that fast food burger places come up with, like the McRib. I mean, come on, that thing can't be good. Okay, what about the Greek Mac, which is 2 burger patties wrapped in a pita bread with Greek yogurt sauce? What the McDonald's? All right, how about the donut fried chicken sandwich at KFC? Do you think you'll ever see a donut chicken fried sandwich at In-N-Out? And maybe you like the McRib. Okay, I'm not judging. I mean, I'm judging you a little bit because that thing's disgusting. But as a business owner, you need to come back to the most important thing, and that is simplicity and consistency leads you to the buried treasure. To walk into a KFC thinking that you're going to get a bucket of chicken like you've always done, and then you see the donut chicken sandwich on the menu, that's discombobulating. I'm like disoriented because it's not consistent with what I know this restaurant to be. Okay, now it's a donut shop too? Like, can I get like some bear claw mashed potatoes? All right, and I get it. It's nice to have something for everyone on the menu, and it's nice to have healthy options like salad, okay? But the truth is, you can't be something for everyone, and when you try, you fail. Okay, and if you look at In-N-Out's menu, they have burger, fries, shake, and soda. Whew, so nice, right? My brain's so happy. No decisions to be made. I'm gonna have the burger and fries and a Coke. Okay, this reminds me of my cousin Vinny when they're deciding what to order from the local cafe there in Alabama.
Breakfast?
You think? Good choice. 2.
Number 5, this one might be the most important one. It is the company culture and values. I mentioned that this place has been family owned since 1948, and they are still family owned. They never went public. Okay, their roots are strong and highly influential throughout the entire company way of life. And it starts with the way they treat their employees. And I want you to take note here because this is important. In-N-Out has always paid its employees more than the required minimum wage. And when you do this, a number of good things happen. Okay, first, employees who feel valued because they are paid more than the norm, they're happier, they're more productive, they're more loyal to the place they work. Okay, in addition, higher wages attract the best talent at all levels of business. Okay, what that means is not only do you have employees who are more responsible and they're better at their jobs, they have better personalities, they take pride in what they do, which means they provide better customer service, but they are way likely less to leave, so you have less turnover, which not only saves you the headaches of hiring, but it saves you a shitload of money because it's way more expensive to keep hiring and training new employees than it is to retain the ones you have. So any qualms you have about paying more to your employees is going to be paid for and then some. Okay, but In-N-Out doesn't stop there. Other perks include paid vacation, flexible scheduling, and an emphasis and priority on promoting from within. Okay, and if you look at Glassdoor, which is the job site that rates companies, In-N-Out has higher ratings than almost all of the fancy tech companies that have, these places you work that have ping pong tables and slides and napping pods. And you can see here that in 2023, In-N-Out ranks as the number 10 best place to work on the list, which is remarkable considering how many companies there are to work for on the planet. Okay, it's 2 spots behind Google, and it's ahead of companies like Microsoft and LinkedIn and Facebook. This is a fast food joint. Okay, there's not another fast food brand even in the top 100. And in fact, I didn't see another restaurant listed in the top 100. Okay, you could be there. All right, why aren't you on that list? Why aren't you doing the things you need to do to get on the list? I know you're not a chain. These places are big companies and all that, but you get my point. I mean, the biggest complaint on Glassdoor about In-N-Out is that it sometimes gets busy in the restaurant. Sometimes. I've never seen less than like 2.8 million people at an In-N-Out location. It's insane. Okay? And before I move on, take a look at their paid vacation policy. Yes, I said paid vacation from a fast food chain. Okay, and if you've been working at an In-N-Out for 1 to 5 years, you get 2 weeks of paid vacation each year. 6 to 15 years, you get 3 weeks, and more than 16 years, you get 4 weeks of paid vacation time per year. And that's nothing short of amazing. So seriously, congratulations to In-N-Out for being able to do that for their employees. All right. Number 6, they have an extensive training program, which is why everyone's so good at their job. Okay, and their training program is intensive. It has to be so that everyone does their job right and is held accountable to it. And that's why everything's so consistent every time. Okay, the question is, do you have one? Like a rigorous training program for your new hires? Do they know how to perform each technical function of their job, as well as how to perform great customer service? It's not just about going out there and telling them to smile and to be friendly. No, you have to have a customer service system in place. Every employee should know exactly what they're doing with no ambiguity or doubt at all times that they're doing service. And I have a video for that as well. Go search for customer service system. All right, training is everything. All right, and then number 7, the secret menu at In-N-Out, which adds a little, novelty to their already successful blueprint. And I've talked about novelty before in my videos as well. It adds a little intrigue. Okay, and people start talking about it. So they have a super simple menu already, but if you want more options, if you want your brain to be forced to make more difficult decisions, you can order from their secret menu, or as it is called, the not so secret menu, because everyone knows about it. And you can order things like animal style, which means if you order a burger, you're going to get the mustard fried into the patty, plus you're going to get pickles and chopped grilled onions and an extra helping of the In-N-Out's famous sauce, which is also another little intrigue. Okay, and then animal style fries are their classic fries topped with the famous sauce, a slice of melted American cheese, and then chopped grilled onions. Okay, this is more like a icing on the cake strategy as opposed to their core strategies, the other 6, that helps their success, but it all adds up to making a special business. Okay, so that's a peek into the business world of In-N-Out and why they're so successful, and none of these strategies are top secret. Okay, it's the businesses that execute the strategies the best that win. Okay, so don't just discard these things and be like, I already know that, Dave. Like, tell me something I don't know. Okay, rude. All right, you have to write down the plan, and then you have to follow the plan every day. Okay, follow the system. Do not deviate or slack. That's how you become successful. Okay, and I also want to say, before I take my leave of you, someone asked me if In-N-Out serves high-quality food on the cheap, and they pay their employees more with paid vacations, then how the hell are they making so much profit? Or are they making a profit at all? And the answer is yes, they are. Okay, their stores are reporting a net profit of 15 to 20%, with some stores reporting a net profit as high as 30%. Okay, as simplicity allows In-N-Out to streamline its operations, all right, cut way down on waste, increase efficiency through systems, which all results in lower overhead costs and higher profit margins. Okay, and you might be saying, that's all well and good, but they're fast food, so I'm full service. Fast food's going to have a higher net profit. Well, it's true that the average net profit for full service restaurants is around 3 to 6%, which is awful. But did you know that the average net profit for fast food chains, according to the National Restaurant Association, is 5 to 8%? All right, it's pretty close to the same within a couple percentage points. So if In-N-Out can fly above the line 10 to 20% higher than the average, then why can't you follow the same blueprint to help you get similar results? Okay? If you have any thoughts on this, go ahead and speak your mind in the comments. Let's get after it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I am going to see you next time. I'm out.